walked their asses down last night was pure magnificence. I know they thought they had it. The Magic thought they had it. I know they thought they had it. And I know a lot of y'all was like, yo, where you been? I'm under the weather. But fortunately for you, I'm under the weather, but I'm not underwater. So I needed a second to get the vocals right. You know that night I'll be night quelling. But we up. And we up and we back. Look at this. Look, won't he do it? I watched that game. I knew for a fact when we walked down that 21-point lead and got it down to like 11 going into half, shit. Ain't no way. I did not. There's no way we were gonna lose to them. They had their moment. I was like, nah, ain't no way they're gonna beat us. I was relaxed. I started watching Frasier. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I stopped watching the game and started watching Frasier. I knew what it was. I was like, there's no way we're not losing to them. I'll check back in the third quarter. Because I knew we were going to step it up in the third because we smell blood. You know what I mean? You can't come to us half stepping. Whether we got a fully stocked unit or a half step, we're going to play 10 toes down no matter who's on the court. That's all I care about. As long as everybody is stepping in the right direction, we good money. It don't matter who we got. They're going to give us opportunities to win. Last night, this was a 5th seed Magic team. They needed that win just as much as we needed to win. What happened? They came out there and put their best foot forward, and we walked them down and smoked them in the end. Put the pillow right over their fucking head. That's how it's supposed to go. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Listen, when we went on the losing streak, I told y'all to chill out, relax. We're going to have ample opportunities to get back right. Fresh off the Christmas break, lose to the Wizards, I still wasn't pressing it. Now look at where we at. Feel like a block party, don't it? It felt like, yeah, that magic moment we have. We don't have those moments when you wishy-washy 50-50. Either you with this shit or you not. Either you rolling with us or you not. We ain't got time to be, today you with us, tomorrow you not. Today you with us, tomorrow you. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Either we rolling or we rolling. That's it. We back in business. That 4th seed looked real good on us. That victory last night, back to back. You understand me? Or for OT. They caught us at a vulnerable moment and thought they had one. Fuck out of here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Soon as we smelled pussy, it was like, oh, they soft. That's all y'all got? That's the best punch y'all got? Y'all soft. And once we started walking them down, I realized they ain't got no closers. They don't have no closers. They don't have anybody that can shut the door on us and get us the fuck up out of there. I'm sorry. I knew we was in good standing. That's why I went and started watching Frasier. I was like, man, I'm going to go watch an episode of Frasier. I'm going to catch this. Let me see what we look like in the second half. I'm going to peekaboo at the game. Knew what it was. On a bad shooting night, we were shooting like shit that first half. It was like 31%, 33% here, 24% there from 3. Nigga, it was nasty. We looked horrible shooting-wise, but when you allow us to get the flow going and keep working, you allow us to be, there's nothing you can do. Once we going to figure out how to beat you. We ain't hitting shots good. Okay, no problem. We're going to figure something else out. Let's go through the back door. 58 rebounds, won that battle. 58 points in the paint, won that battle. 30 fast break points, won that battle. We only needed 22 assists to get them up out of there. 50 bench points. 7 players in double figures. What more can you ask for? Like this, if there's any time to say, I believe in this team no matter what, this is it. There should be no doubt going forward. There should be no more wishy-washy 50-50. If they have a half step or a misstep, it's part of the game. It's part for the course. We got to pay tuition. We ain't there yet as a team. We young. We got a lot to learn. We got to pay tuition. Every team that ended up going to the next level and the next level after that had to pay tuition. We in pocket. We in pocket. Shout out to Jamal Shed. Listen, if homie was 6'3", 6'4", he would have been a lottery pick. He's a 6'2", 6'1", 6'2" point guard who won Defensive Player of the Year, National Defensive Player of the Year. He won 4 Defensive Player of the Years while he was in college. Who the fuck wins 4 different Defensive Players of the Year in college? While running a team, getting them to the Final Four. He's the prototypical Big East type of point guard I'm used to seeing. That's what I'm talking about. When I say a point guard, I'm looking for a dog like that, who's going to play, make, and lead and make everybody around him better, and then guard up and shut shit down on the defensive end. And like I said, he needs to play more with the star. I want to see him play more with the starting 5, and he play more with the starting unit. Makes sense, don't it? Perfectly good sense. This team is ahead of schedule, and they're gonna remain ahead of schedule. I'm telling you, it's a long season. These teams is gonna crack. These old fucking Joker is gone for 4 weeks, and we got Denver next. Joker is gone for 4 weeks. They got to play us without Joker. And you know how violent Joker get when he play against us. He just be flailing and hitting people and shit. Now he's gone. Another plate. That's all I'm saying. Look like food to me. Look like hot McDonald's fries to me. But we still got work to do. The way we won this game without shooting well is a testament to the coaching staff and a testament to the team itself. Scotty he didn't need a great game. He just gave us another double-double. You know what I'm saying? Brandon didn't need 30 points. Everybody pitched in. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. We're a better team than a lot of teams. It's just that we don't believe in ourselves to that point yet. We don't believe it to be a fact yet. I see it. If you know basketball, you know what a successful basketball team looks like. You know when the machine is helping out. You know when it's good for business and when it's good for basketball. It just so happens we have to be good for basketball in order to be a part of the business and get those perks of being what's best for business. The Magic had no closer. They had no how the fuck were they gonna beat us at home without a closer and we not listen? It's Michael Myers, Camp Crystal Lake type shit. Ain't nobody. We ain't going nowhere. We gonna walk you down. Where you going? It's pitch black. We know every piece of this shit. Where you going? There's nothing you could do. Them hopes and dreams of you becoming whatever you gonna be die as soon as you see these uniforms get put on. It's what superheroes look like. It's what a team looks like. We got closers, we got shot makers, we got playmakers. We got a unit that can close as a pack. What the fuck you really gonna do with us? This is early too. This is us early. We smelled blood and didn't let up. Where you going? We don't have to be perfect to beat you. I've been saying this for years. We don't have to be perfect to beat none of these teams. None of them. And we beat this team within our system. We didn't have to do no spectacular shit. All we did was stick to the fucking script, and it worked out perfectly. We outworked them. They jumped out to everything went perfect. Everything the Magic wanted to do starting out. Back to back, legs heavy, body hurting. You did everything right. You were up by 21 in the second. You were up by 14 in the third. You did everything right. You were up by 10 going into you did everything right. But you ain't us. That's the only problem. You went up against a bigger, better team. There's something different about this team. This ain't about basketball. Sometimes you just got to know you're better. Give a fuck if you winning. I don't care if you're winning. I'm better, and it's going to show over time. You can hop out. You could jump out all the fuck you want. Have a great moment. But my greatness is just going to walk you down piece after piece after piece after piece. Beautiful game. Masterpiece. Everybody did what they were supposed to do under the circumstances. Without RJ, without Jakob who's going to be out for some more time. Like, we did what we were supposed to do. Mobamba didn't play. Like, what more can we ask for? This win showed another side to this team. Another level of character that we have. We gave them every opportunity to do everything they could, and it still wasn't enough to get the win. We accepted the moment completely and still beat this was a good Orlando team. This is a team that we would measure our young team by. Last year, this time, we were measuring our young team by what the Orlando Magic were doing. We were like, yo, we need more of that. We need to be more like that. We need to figure that out. Not only did we figure it out, we're ascended. We have ascended and went beyond whatever they are right now. Of course, they let go of Cole Anthony. They end up getting Bane, which is a good swap out if you ask me. But they're missing something. Cole Anthony was something different off the second unit. Bane he can't beat you by himself. He's a good player. He can get you 20 a night, but that don't mean you're gonna win. Cole Anthony was a room shaker. That boy was a problem. Wasn't enough. Bane ain't enough. His participation ain't enough. We're the better team. And I was waiting for the day when I could say that we're a better team than Orlando Magic. They are the standard for young teams. The last 3 years, they have made some great leaps and bounds as far as what a young team could be. And we looked at them and we admired them, and now we're better than them. It's just what it is. We're a better team. We overcame that hurdle without even having to press the issue. Light work. Our youthful presence is a little more it packs a little more of a punch than theirs. BI makes a big difference. The way the team is constructed and the way we play. We wasn't even shooting well. If we were shooting well, we would have still beat them. If we were shooting the way we normally shoot, taking 99 shots, this probably would have been a blowout. Their coach probably would have been on the hot seat. This was a big win. The 4th seed versus the 5th. This was a big win. Especially for us on the back to shit. It means something. This game means something. We worked through mental and physical fatigue all game. 48 minutes of pressure. And we gave whatever we had and made the most of what we had and was efficient in production. And they gave us that little peak of opportunity every minute of the game. They didn't close the door. They left the door open thinking shit sweet. We didn't even have to pick the lock. They just kept leaving it open thinking shit sweet. 21-point lead is enough. 14-point lead is enough. 10-point lead is enough. It's never enough. It's never going to be enough. No matter what you do with this type of team, it's never going to be enough. We'll keep grinding no matter what. What they were doing was second nature. If you're watching what everybody was doing, now they're getting into that space of it's automatic, just running the offense off of just sheer subconscious. You don't have to think about it anymore. You've already put the hours in. You already put the reps in. Now it's becoming second nature. Now you can start picking your parts of the game that you really want to deliberately impact. Because what you're doing is already automatic. You know what you're going to do. You know how to deal with these moments. Every chance we get to evolve mentally, emotionally, and physically playing basketball, it just gets stored in the subconscious. And we're going to be in this place where there's nothing that they could do with us. Whether you're winning or losing, we still got a shot of getting exactly what we want out of it. We having it. At some point, we're going to have it our way. I thought it would take maybe 2 years. But the way we're playing this year, by this time next year, we'll be having it our way. Because they're going to break up a lot of these teams. Because a lot of these teams have a different level of expectation. And when they don't live up to it this year, they're going to start breaking these teams up, hoping that they can find this magic player to help them turn the corner, but he doesn't exist. It has to get back to basketball. It has to get back to your coach being a good coach and your players learning how to follow that coach. You can't rely on the player to carry the destiny of the organization. The Bulls needed the triangle. Without the triangle, they don't win 6. Kobe needed the triangle. Steph needed the triangle. Everybody needs a championship or a winning system to make sense of the talent that they have. Because the talent that's out there now, once these old motherfucking Hall of Famers leave, you're going to see what the NBA really look like. Because they're carrying it. Motherfuckers are still talking about fucking James Harden in the West and all these other guys in the West and fucking Kawhi in the West. And once they leave, the talent drops big time all around the league when these old heads leave. When them old superstars, it's going to drop. It's going to get back. I told y'all this shit years ago. It's going to get back to the coach. They're going to have to learn how to listen to the coach. Follow the coach. Believe in the system. Trust the system. We're going to get basketball again, just like I said years ago. Once LeBron and them leave, we'll get basketball the way it's supposed to be, where the coach has more of a presence and importance. He's not just some little ancillary entity where the players get to tell him what to do as opposed to listening to what he has to say. Coaching is going to make coaches great again, basically. Because as you can see, when you let a coach coach, he'll figure it out. He ain't got no choice. Or you find a coach that can. And the way we're grinding and we're playing, we understand what the moments are. We understand we're not just playing for our identity, but also Darko's. He's being judged by every game we play. And he's going to spearhead the movement of the new blood of coaches coming in who aren't part of this system of nepotism and name recognition that we're seeing now. Players who used to play, now they moved up and now they're coaching based off of their relationships with the organizations throughout the years. You shouldn't be a coach based off of nepotism. You should be qualified. There's not that many coaches that are qualified. It helps that you played, but everybody can't coach. But they're doing it for that extra bag. And it's hard to get 48 minutes of will and desire and effort and efficiency out of young guys who are rich. You got to really be talking that shit, and your product better be something worthy of their attention and time. Because the minute that shit don't work, you don't have their attention no more. They back to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We got a good coach. You know what I mean? Like how far he can go, I don't know. But this is the best case scenario. This is the best case scenario. You can't ask for more from the team, from the coach, from Bobby Webster. This is the best case scenario. And it feels better than what we dreamt it would feel like. So don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. As soon as something go wrong, you want to trade 1,000 players for this unicorn that's supposed to save us. Nah, you got to work through it. That ain't how life works. You got to work through it. You got to take these little opportunities and make the most of it. And the truth is, we're not done. We got 34 more games. What? We only got 34 games together. These are our first 34 games together. We're nowhere near done. It's only going to get better from here. We still got moves to make. We still got magic to make. We still got great shit we can do to make this situation better. And the fact that we're here at this point, this is way better than what I expected. This is way better than what I expected. I'd have been happy if we were 6th seed, 2 or 3 games above, but the 4th, and then it's not like we're a paper 4th. This is a legit 4th seed. We legit. To be honest with you, is when you think of a 4th seed in the East, you can't bypass us and be like, nah, I think there's a team that's nah. We're holding that spot down. And if you want to take it, you're gonna have to go through us. The fact that we produced deliberately under pressure, every possession counted, every shot counted, every stop counted, every rebound counted, every fast break point, every player who got on account, everything he did and did not do counted. And we got the win. We wanted to beat Orlando. This is more than just a statement game. This is more than just a we arrive game. This is it's the standard. Because Orlando was the standard of what a young team should look like in the Eastern Conference. Not anymore. You going watch how teams start building and using our offense and trying to figure out how to get players that look like us and move like. Watch how shit shift. It's a beautiful thing though to be ahead of the curve. This was an important game, close back-to-back game. This is how it is in the playoffs. Next man up, get the job done no matter what, and we're winning. It's our first 34 games together, and we're winning these type of moments. A second ago, everybody was, yeah. 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 Either you roll with it or you're going to have to roll out. There's only one way. It's going to work itself out. It's going to be fine. But we're going to have moments that look like shit. We got to figure it out. They're aware of what this is and how much it means to us. Just like we know how much it means to them. They want to prove to the NBA that they belong where they are, and we want to make sure that they stay there so that we can have the conversations that we're comfortable having. This was a smooth walk down. If we would have lost this game, everybody would be like, all right, we get it, back to back. But when you win it, it's like, wait the fuck. Because Orlando needed that win too. Now they're 1.5 games behind us in the 5th seed. Even when you want it, you ain't going to get it. Ain't no guarantee. I want motherfuckers to feel like when you see these uniforms, it ain't going to go your way. We don't give a fuck who you got in the stands. We don't care about who you got in the front row. We don't give a fuck what the day is, if it's a special event. Fuck all that. Either you coming to get down, if they're not coming to put that pain and they going home packed up, it ain't going to be what you think it is. And everybody's soft. All these new teams, all these young, soft. Soft. They know how to put the act on and pretend to be that. And walk right through them. Y'all just acting. Y'all pretending like y'all want to win. It's a different legacy up there in Canada. They make sure you understand the importance. These games are rivalry games. They mean something. And if it don't mean nothing to you, if you think it's just another Monday, another Tuesday, another Thursday where you get to play basketball and it means more to the other team, you're not going to fucking win. No matter how big of a lead you build in the first half or the second half. You're just not mentally tougher. You're not more disciplined. You steps behind it. The fact that we made this type of progress the first 34 games, you can't question anything now. You have to let it just roll out and be what it's going to be. Like this was a game, this was all mental toughness. This was all discipline. This was a game where the system just simply beat a solid 5th seed. There was no superstar. Jamal Shed did his job. He's the spark. That's why we got him. He played with the starters, just like I said he should play more with the starters. He makes the situations easier because he's more of a playmaker than a shot taker, which is what IQ is. It only makes sense. But the system, that Darko system, won last night. That's what won. We beat you with the fundamentals of our system. They ain't even look stressed out. They just look like they just tried to get the right pace and get them. And once they got in the rhythm, it was over. Just got to win by any means necessary. That's our logic. And if you can't close out in the 4th, and if you can't, ain't no lead safe. But if you can't close out, you definitely ain't going to beat us. We just got to keep it close enough and watch you panic. We won the last 2 quarters, the ones that counted. There's nothing you could do. We can't, as a team, they can't go back. They can't go back to being this young team that's, you know, unaware. Every win makes them more aware of who they are and what these moments mean. It's nothing like winning. It's nothing like being productive. It's not like seeing what you do is making an impact and you're getting the result you want without trying. Just simply the fundamentals of what you're doing. So when the moment becomes more extravagant, you can go into that extravagant realm and be productive as well. Because you got a second gear. Our first gear is looking real good. This first gear right here, shit. This was against a good Magic team. This wasn't a team that they've been together. They playoff series together. The only difference and the biggest difference, they didn't have Cole Anthony. He would have been a big difference maker had he been in it, had he still been there. Making changes ain't always good. Bane on paper sounds like a good deal, but they let go of Cole Anthony. If Cole Anthony was on that team and they had a 21-point lead, it would have been a lot tougher for us because he would have kept the pressure on. But they thought shit was sweet. They got Bane on their team. He don't know what the fuck that is. He don't understand that. He used to playing with Ja. Them niggas made it easy for him. Now he got to get busy. He don't know how. Easy. I don't want to say it's easy work because a 21-point deficit, then a 14, then a 10. Those ain't easy. That ain't easy, but shit, it ain't look that hard. It was just work. Everything, the system was clicking. And we still weren't shooting well. We just outworked them with the fundamentals of the system. Can't ask for more than that, man. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Beautiful win.